Does this give me evil villain looks? I don't know. Does it? No, he's too fuzzy and cute. Go on, Oz. He knocked down my glass and bottle as I was preparing this shot. And so he doesn't get to be up on the table because once I open the bottle up, yeah, it'd be worse if he knocked it over because this is a bottle I only have one of. I don't anticipate getting another this year. Oh, you're back. Hi, Oz. Nope, you're down. Go on, off you go. So, Christmas beers, because it is after Thanksgiving, so I can drink them now. Yay! This is Double Mountain's Winter Ale. Fa la la, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Got it. Had to make sure I had the right number, because you never know these days. Nice. So, description for this beer is bags of Centennial hops give a delicious citrus and resinous hop character. Pilsner and crystal malts provide the base for this one-horse open sleigh. What the heck kind of beer is a one-horse open sleigh? I guess they were just looking for copies, so they just wrote something down and didn't think of anything better. I have generally enjoyed my Double Mountains, particularly once I grew to appreciate hops more. They know how to use a lot of hops. They're India red ales, and sometimes when I'm lucky and I can get their fresh hop red ales, Crazy Sister something, I can't remember what it's called. I'm pretty sure I've reviewed it on channel because I believe I picked them up from Hood River way back when, 3 years ago when I visited Hood River. So while I was holding the glass down here, I was already picking up those kind of grapefruit citrus notes. That was quite nice. The color of the beer, I'm expecting some roastiness, though it's more like an amber beer color, a darker amber beer color. It's not full on like porter or brown ale. So some moderate roasty character. What's the ABV on this? 7.5 at 85 IBUs. Okay, that's substantial. I am surprised they called themselves a winter ale and not a winter IPA. Well, I guess no. Well, but they already have a red ale, so they're fine calling things. And actually, their beer, they label their beers IRA, India Red Ales, which is kind of funny. I don't know if they have any Irish in them, but yeah, I find that slightly funny that they name their beers IRAs. And growing up in the 80s and 90s, that means something to me. I have some Scotch-Irish in me, not really, more Scot than Irish. I am a foreigner to that conflict entirely, and that is the level of interest I have in it. I just know the name and what it refers to. Oh yeah, you can actually smell the maltiness down through there. So yeah, I mean, the first and biggest aroma is definitely the hops, but that's not the only aroma, and it goes places from there. And once you stick your nose in there and really get some whiffs, yeah, there's some roasty, toasty, more like brown bread than toasted bread sort of aromas going on there. It's nice. It's just fine. It's what you expect from a Double Mountain. There is a definite predominant hop character. You get that citrus, you get that piney, resiny, you get a little bit of nuttiness, almost some popcorn, which is kind of unique and fun. And then this nice toasty, roasty grain. The finish is like the malt plays a surprising role in the finish considering how hoppy the beer is. It's almost like there's the piney, resiny hop bitterness, and then kind of the malt and this sweet grapefruit character. And they're not separated, but they are distinct. And And individually, they're pleasant and tasty. And if you want a darker variant of an IPA, something to keep that hop fun going as the weather cools while bringing some maybe appreciated malty darkness, this is a good beer for that. I think the closest I can get to a stereotypical holiday or something iconically holiday in this beer is the roastiness. Kind of reminds me of a wood fire, which is fine. I actually have a wood stove. We heat our house. We've heated our house almost entirely so far this year with the wood stove because it hasn't gotten super cold yet. And it'll still pull most of the duty even after the weather freezes in a few weeks here. That's just how we do it around here. And so, you know, wood fires are on my mind. But there's not like cinnamon or nutmeg or allspice or peppermint or anything like that. They're not going for any iconic holiday thing. They are giving you a heavily, beautifully hopped beer that has some darker malts to it that works well for cooler weather. And if that's your jam, this is a good toast for that jam to occur on. Did I stretch that too far? Nah. It's a tasty beer. I'm gonna enjoy it. 3 stars. It's a good beer. It's a good beer and I enjoy it. You can't ever complain about how Double Mountain uses their hops because they always use a lot of them and they are brilliantly and beautifully present. And that's great. Anyways, this is me, Matthew. I'm about to be joined by another cat, drinking and enjoying Double Mountain's Fa La 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 La, a winter ale, which you might characterize as a winter India Red Ale, if you are at all familiar with with Double Mountain's other various beers. And I'll catch y'all on the flip side.